As some people said, if you only talk of Tarehe Sita, you will not do justice to the history of Uganda. Before I came here, I unveiled a monument of the people who were executed nearby here by Idi Amin on the 10th of February, 1973. Those who were executed here were three. Mzee Joseph Mutwari, Karambuzi, and a young man called David Kanjire. This was the earlier phase of the resistance of the people of Uganda. So Tarehe Sita is 10 years after, almost 10 years after the events of here. As Major General Matsuko was telling you, the three people who were executed here in Kabale, we had others who were executed in Mbarara, Karhanga, Fort Poto, Malibo, and Kasoro, Kabale, Kampala. They shot a robber whom they thought was a freedom fighter. In Jinja, Idi Amin executed in Tarehe and Nkoko. In Mbale, he executed Namirundu. Namirundu was with us. The young boy of 17 years old was with us. But the other man, Masaba, was a former army officer, but he was not with us. Then in Gulu, they executed Rabeja and Obona, who were with us. So when you talk of Tarehe Sita, you should not forget that there were earlier struggles before that which actually fed the Tarehe Sita. Because the people who took part in Tarehe Sita had been trained by the 28, whom we trained in Mozambique, and who came and trained a bigger number in Tanzania, and then a bigger number in Uganda. So the whole struggle of the people of Uganda should be narrated in a connected way. I have not read the literature to know how you have written it, but I wrote about it in the books. As Major General Matsuko said, it is all there in sowing the mustard seed. So I congratulate Ugandans on these heroic struggles which resulted into Uganda now becoming what it is now. I want to thank and congratulate the people of Uganda for the recent elections which we had. And I thank you, all the Ugandans and the people of Kijezi, for voting massively for the NRM. I want to thank God for visiting Kabale now to celebrate, because today we are celebrating Tarehe Sita, but also celebrating the victory we had recently in the elections. We are celebrating both. Now, I started coming to Kabale in 1964, when we came to play cricket with Butobere. Then I came to Kabale in the resistance against Idi Amin, when I came to see Karambuzi and Vitwari, the ones who were killed after some months. Then in 1979-80, we were coming here with Mama to see Mhozi, the general, when he was in Kampala Parents. Kabale Preparatory. They had a school here. We were coming to see Mhozi there. Then afterwards, we came to fight. So I want to thank God that Kabale has played a role in my life for a long time. And now I am here in a happy setting. I want to thank God for that. I want to salute the UPDF and the other security forces for the robust security they gave during the recent elections. They did a very good job. It is true that there were groups who were planning really bad things, but they can't disturb Uganda because our security system is very robust. They are wasting their time. And I salute the APDF for quickly neutralizing those troublemakers. Now, this area of Uganda is very rich, and you are going to get richer if you listen to our advice. The economy of Uganda is growing very fast. We are now a lower middle income country, but we are targeted to become a high middle income country in a few years, and we have the capacity. Here in Kabale, in Kijezi, you will have a very strong economy around the following activities. Number one, tourism. You have the mountain gorillas. Then you have on the other side, Queen Elizabeth. The mountain gorillas are in Mugahinga. They are also in Windi. These are all in Kijezi. So we are improving the infrastructure. We are building what we call the tourism roads, tarmacking them to link these areas very easily for travel. But we are also going to expand Kisoro Airport. We're going to expand it. And we are going to build a big new airport somewhere here in Nzei's land. Where is Nzei's land? Where is that place where Nzei gave us land? I want to thank Amos Nzei. He gave us land somewhere here where we are going to build with the ruler of Sharjah a big airport there, international airport, so that the tourists fly in. They don't have to drive all the way from Entebbe. We're also going to build another huge airport in Mbarara, bigger than even Entebbe, because of the one of Mbarara is mainly for the trade between South America and China. Apparently, that area is the middle point between China and South America, Argentina and Brazil. So this area is going to develop around tourism. It is already developing, but it will develop even more. Secondly, manufacturing around. No, but before I go to manufacturing, let me talk about commercial agriculture. Although the land is fragmented because of land fragmentation, this land can be very productive with the right enterprises. But we need to add two things. To add the use of fertilizers and the use of irrigation. Because I stopped on the way here coming, and I saw some people growing some few things there, but they don't use fertilizers. They also don't use irrigation. Now I don't know whether my people have my videos. Can you show these Kabale people the irrigation at Bushenyi, if you have it?
This is where our model plantation is. Plantation which you've had, we've already gone beyond 50 tons of.
Each banana tree loses 20 liters of water per day. Each banana plant loses 20 liters per day. So by irrigating in Bushenyi, we are harvesting 53 tons per hectare per annum. But you have Banyankore there, nearby, who don't irrigate and who don't use fertilizers. They are getting 5 tons. So we are harvesting 10 times more than they are harvesting. This is what must be cured. We must have irrigation and the use of fertilizers in the whole of Uganda, including the Kigezi area. If you do that, and we select high-value enterprises like fruits, maybe coffee, some coffee, vegetables, we shall get good money from commercial agriculture on a small scale. So, commercial agriculture, tourism, and then manufacturing. Manufacturing will be around agro-processing. Because if you plant those crops, they must be processed. We already have the example of tea. Tea was doing very well, but the price went down recently. But we are addressing that because I'm glad the price of tea globally did not collapse. Price went on mistakes. Number one, not using fertilizers, as already said. But number two, careless harvesting. Otherwise, if we do those, even tea still has got a market, according to what my tea people have told me. But there are other crops, like apples, which give very good returns per acre per annum. Coffee, dairy, poultry for eggs, and so on. Even fish farming. I've got a fish pond at Katuna there. Let them see my fish pond. If you don't have the one of Katuna, show them the one you have.
My name is Mwebesa Emmanuel, the Presidential Hub Manager for Kigezi. Right now, you're at Kigezi Presidential Industrial Hub. We are now introducing, or we have introduced the 4-acre model. We have a banana plantation as our first acre. We have a coffee plantation as our second acre. Then we also have dairy there as our third. Then here where we are is our fourth, where we have a fish pond. You're most welcome to Kigezi Presidential Industrial Hub. Here our fish pond, the size is 20 meters by 50 meters. And the capacity we can stock is 10,000 fish. Then the cost of making this pond, as you can see, we used an excavator and a bulldozer, which all cost 26 million. And then the fish, each is 500 shillings. And we have catfish here, and in those wrappers, we have tilapia, as you can see. And then we are going to feed.
That they are earning 100 million from that pond, which is in half an acre, 100 million shillings. Let's see the other one. The one over here is faster.
My name is Dr. Maurice Uchien. I am a commissioner by appointment.
Of 20 meters by 50, which will be in half an acre, will give you 100 million shillings a year. If you deduct costs, you remain with 70 million. and this is in half an acre. So if you have two of them in an acre, you will get 140 million net. This is what I want the people of Kigezi to look at. In agriculture, the enterprises that use a small area but have got a higher return. Fish farming in the lowlands, in the highlands, some selected enterprises, but using fertilizer and irrigation. Now, then what you do in agriculture will influence what happens with the manufacturing. You will need factories to process what is produced by agriculture. But in the case of the Kigezi area, we also have minerals. The best minerals in the whole world, the best iron ore of Tarehe in the whole world is here in Kigezi. In Rwanda, Muko, in Butogota, on the other side, we have the iron ore of the hematite class. This is the best in the whole world. There's no other iron ore which is better than this one. That's why we have attracted investors who are going to build one factory here, and I need land quickly. I don't need stories. I told these people the land I need. I don't want game stories. I want land in the Rwanda area. I don't remember the acres that we need, but I've told those who are involved to put there one factory which will upgrade the iron ore on the surface, which people throw away, upgrade it to 62%. Then we had to put the other factory in Tororo. Why? Because iron ore alone cannot make steel. You need coal and other things to come from, which come from outside. And other infrastructure like the railway and so on. So that's why one of the factories will have to be in Tororo. But here, there will be the factory of the upgrading, and then the factory, the work of the mining. The work of the mining. So abakigani mbashaba munda kukizeho mureke abantu banjye beje batimbe obutare mbeje kubashashura abwitaka ryanyu omba kutimba itaka neryawe aha mutwe konka obutare n'obwa government konka ino koine musheyana iwe abebiragiro binemaho urukumanya ibiragiro aje ashoborere kasheya karumu. So therefore, part of the manufacturing will deal with the issue of steel. Uganda will be a big steel producer in the world because we have got very good iron ore. We have got more than 500 million tons. Even if we use 1 million tons per year, it will take us 500 years to finish the iron ore which is here. So it's a lot of wealth. Then we have got other minerals like coltan, like there's what they call precious minerals. They are all here. So these three will be the base of our economy here. Agriculture, but with irrigation and with fertilizer, not without. Secondly, tourism, and thirdly, manufacturing. We can also have other services like education and health and so on. Those can always be added on because of the good climate here. And also ICT, those can be added on. Ekiraba ningamba omujungu obugaiga bwaha nubw'amaani ate nimuseera kye mbasa kwihamu ekiri kukiraho kuba kutandika n'okuhinga n'okuriisa okuhinga n'okuriisa mutakukozesa rwezo mutakukozesa kushikyerera okwo n'okushiisha ninyenda kusiima abantu ba Muhanga Rwamucuucu kuriya Rukiga bakaruga mu kisharara kyagarukaho ninyenda kubasiima nkohereza Prime Minister n'abandi ngo beje bakozesa amaizi ago ag'ekifunjo kushikyerera emigongo egyo abari omu migongo batunge amaizi g'okushikyerera rero murebe okweza kwaba kuhanga munonga okukira ati okumuri kusharura nayoreka orutoke rwanjye rwa Bushenyi orutwahire Dr. Muranga omunyasayansi orutoke orwo natema and as you can see, Uganda is doing very well in many of the sectors. The people are being left behind. We are also going to pay a lot of attention to them You have seen how PDM has helped. We are going to enhance it and also spend more money in the towns. Towns have got many people. They need more money for the ghetto children so that they get capital. Start with. I thank you and I wish you good luck. Thank you very much.